Well, there you have it, all my beautiful people of the Pacific. We're coming near the end of our Pacific Unite concert, but I just want to remind you, just with all of us, very important, we stay connected with each other, look out for our families, our village, our communities, and help those who are most vulnerable. So make sure we all stay connected. In order for us to move forward, we have to do it together. So it's up to me and it's up to you to all work together as we do as Pacifica. I love you all. God bless you all. And we hope to see you again. Pacifica unites. Aloha atu. Bye.
Trying to smile again. Lives are lost, children are suffering, wearing a mask to stay alive. Around the world, we're closing borders. COVID-19's on the rise. A new world order.
A new world order.
Behind closed doors, the storm will pass, we will survive. We will rise again. Our house will rise again. We will rise again. Our world will rise again. Pacific Islands, let's stand together, unite our arms and let's fight. One people we are, our islands are one. Stand firm, stand strong, we must unite. With new beginnings, changing our lifestyles, we've got to think and think twice.
The future's in our hands, we must protect it. Rise up, stand up and unite.
Around the world, we're closing borders. COVID-19 on the rise. A new world order.
A new world order.
Behind closed doors, the storm will pass, we will survive. We will rise again. Our house will rise again. We will rise again. Our world will rise again. Pacific Islands, let's stand together, unite our arms and let's fight. One people we are, our islands are one. Stand firm, stand strong, we must unite. We will rise again. Our house will rise again. We will rise again. Our world will rise again. We will rise again. Our house will rise again. We will rise again. Our world will rise again. We will rise again. Our house will rise again. We will rise again. Our world will rise again.
This is an historic moment. We have in this past year made great progress in ending the long era of conflict and Cold War. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders. Until now, the world we've known has been a world divided, a world of barbed wire and concrete block, conflict, Cold War. Now we can see a new world coming into view, a world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order. In the words of Winston Churchill, a world order in which the principles of justice and fair play protect the weak against the strong. A world where the United Nations, freed from Cold War stalemate, is poised to fulfill the historic vision of its founders. A world in which freedom and respect for human rights find a home among all nations. The Gulf War put this new world to its first test. And my fellow Americans, we passed that test for the sake of our principles, for the sake of the Kuwaiti people. We stood our ground because the world would not look the other way. Ambassador El Saba, tonight, Kuwait is free. Where is it? We are very happy about that. Tonight, as our troops begin to come home, let us recognize that the hard work of freedom still calls us forward. We've learned the hard lessons of history. The victory over Iraq was not waged as a war to end all wars. Even the New World Order cannot guarantee an era of perpetual peace, but enduring peace must be our mission. Our success in the Gulf will shape not only the new world order we seek, but our mission here at home. In the war just ended, there were clear-cut objectives, timetables, and above all, an overriding imperative to achieve results. We must bring that same sense of self-discipline, that same sense of urgency to the way we meet challenges here at home.
Fast forward again to August 2nd, 1990. Iraq attacks Kuwait, claiming the Kuwaitis are slant drilling into Iraq's oil fields. U.S. President George Herbert Walker Bush pushes for a land war against Iraq, but polls show the U.S. public is split 50-50 on that idea. Then comes this eyewitness testimony before a congressional committee from a 15-year-old Kuwaiti girl. The claim is she cannot be identified for fear of reprisals.
While I was there, I saw the Iraqi soldiers come into the hospital with guns. They took the babies out of the incubators, took the incubators and left the children to die on the cold floor.
The U.S. public is outraged. The result? Support for land war zooms. It's a turning point. Desert Storm is launched. 135,000 Iraqis are killed. An estimated 1 million Iraqis, many of them children and old people, then die as a result of 10 years of sanctions. One small problem. There never were any incubator baby deaths, not one. The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation's investigative flagship program, The Fifth Estate, reveals the girl to be the Kuwaiti ambassador's daughter.
Ambassador El Saba, tonight, Kuwait is free. Where is it? We are very happy about that.
Given her lines and coached in acting by the giant American PR firm Hill & Knowlton. It's one phase in a $10 million joint U.S.-Kuwaiti campaign of deception. This man is lying.
I myself buried 14 newborn babies that had been taken from their incubators.
This man is lying.
And they had kids in incubators, and they were thrown out of the incubators so that Kuwait could be systematically dismantled.
There were a lot of people who participated in a conspiracy. Yes, an out-and-out conspiracy of fake organizations, false documents, fraud, and disinformation. So, if a new man named Bush is in the White House and helps engineer a brazen deception in order to achieve global geopolitical goals as well as domestic and personal ones, it wouldn't be a first, would it?